This is paying the rent.
Well, that's kind of a hard act to follow. And I'm glad I'm in this family. You're funny. Well, the rent is due, and I have rental property, and I've said that so many times. The rent is due, and that's why I'm here today, to continue the history of Henry William Steigel. I'm the 7th generation heir. I'm the granddaughter of Nanny Alice Steigel, who married William Howard Runkle in 1909. Today, I wear a locket that she wore on her wedding day, and my Aunt Ruby wore it on her wedding day, and I wore it on my wedding day. I was also married in the wedding dress that she wore, my Aunt Ruby wore, and then I wore it. So, I hope she's watching. And on behalf of the Steigel family, I would like to thank each of you for attending this ceremony. I'd like to thank my family for being here, and I would especially like to thank all of the committees that worked so hard to put this event together and to keep this piece of Manheim history alive each June. I think it's wonderful, and I'm so proud to be a part of this family. I know the year 2012 has been a busy, busy year for all of you, and it shows. My family and I had so much fun yesterday down on the square. As old as I am, I took my son-in-law and went in the egg toss. I even see the little lady that kept saying, 28, 28, 28. She's sitting back there in the audience. And we even made it to the
Grand finals.
The grand finals. We were walking away and she was saying, come back, and we were like, how did that happen? A son-in-law and a mother-in-law throwing eggs at each other. It could have been. Not so good. And we also, with my daughter, we flew a red rose ourselves. And so we're so proud. We just saw it a while ago and it cured overnight and it's beautiful. Mine's nicer than yours. My interest in Henry William Steigel came after I gave my first child, Beth. We call her Beth, but her name's Elizabeth Steigel. And she wasn't very happy with this name growing up. I had to defend this name many times. I had to insert a little history and, say, it's pretty neat. And my interest in Henry William was spurred on by my Aunt Ruby McAllister. She was the family history buff, and she had a piece of the Steigel Glass. And she gave me a little booklet to read about him. And of course, when you're young, it was okay. But I really liked Baron, and I liked that he had that title, and I loved the idea about the cannons and the guns and the musicians when he on his departures and his arrivals. I thought that was just really neat, and the fact that he liked to entertain at parties and all that good stuff. As my daughter Beth grew older, she liked her historical name. And she began researching more about the life of Henry William Steigel. And she produced a research paper when she was in high school, and then she went on to the College of William and Mary, and she produced another paper doing more and more research. So then she started sharing with me about this interesting man in our family. She continues to honor his life, his name, by attending this ceremony every year. I don't think she'll ever let it die, so I think she will anybody here listening, put her on a committee. She will not let it. She will not let it go. She even took a glass blowing class at the Corning Museum in New York. And that's why I say my rose was better than hers, because I've never blown a piece of glass before, but I thought my rose was nicer. So she's the reason I stand here today. I had no idea she nominated me. She was the recipient in 2007. So when I got the phone call back many months ago from Mr. Blanc, I was just ecstatic. I was so excited. And I had a meeting at church that night, and I was just telling everybody what I was about to do. I'm Brethren religion. I'm not Lutheran. And last Sunday, I did stand up in my church and say, next week at this time, if all goes well, I'll be sitting in the Manheim Lutheran Church, and this is what's going to happen. As I return to Waynesboro, Virginia, with all the pictures we've been taking, I plan to go back and give history lessons to all my friends and family. I thank you for everything. It shows all the work, all these, I've been on all these little committees, for everything from the decorations to the lovely meal, to the presents we received, to the little rose that was on the card that they just handed us. All this takes a lot of effort and a lot of planning. And I sincerely thank each of you that's been a part of this, and each of you that's attended this ceremony. Blessings to each of you.
Yeah.
That's a special touch.
This time we invite all other Steigel heirs who are present to come up and receive a rose. I believe you've also received a card where you've been asked to place your name. I've asked you to bring that with you so that I can introduce you by name.